Effective practices for teaching the whole child. Hello and welcome, I'm Matilda. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to give you a 5-minute pep talk on teaching the whole child. Are you ready? Let's go! First we'll look at what it means to teach the whole child. We'll then consider examples of effective practices for teaching the whole child, how common theories of learning can inform these, and what resources we can use as teachers in educating the whole child. Finally, we'll tie it all together to provide a summary of what we've discussed. Let me introduce you to the whole child. He or she will have many things in common with their peers, such as the need to be healthy, to have a safe and supportive, yet engaging and challenging school environment. However, each child will also be unique. They will have different home lives, backgrounds, personal characteristics and rates of development. Teaching the whole child involves creating a classroom and wider school environment in which each individual child can develop and achieve academically, socially and emotionally, physically and ethically. It is a holistic approach to education and involves addressing all of these components for each individual child to ensure the pastoral care and well-being of students as well as their academic achievement. These elements are not independent but are inextricably linked, as students who are safe and physically and mentally healthy are more likely to be academically successful. This will enable them to gain the knowledge, skills, behaviours, attitudes and character, together with the academic knowledge in each learning area that they need to live and work successfully as whole human beings in the 21st century. To effectively teach the whole child, teachers must draw on a range of theories of learning, all of which inform contemporary classroom techniques. Cognitivism provides a good platform on which to base teaching practices for educating the whole child. Cognitivism uses an information processing model of human memory to understand how information received from environmental stimuli is processed, organised, stored and accessed. Selective attention models also indicate that students will have a limited capacity for paying attention to information received from environmental stimuli, such as sights and sounds experienced during your lessons. Individual student differences such as their mood will also impact attention and hence what information may be stored in long-term memory. The implications for teaching the whole child are therefore that teachers must use a variety of methods and resources that for each child will encourage processing so that information becomes deeply embedded in a learner's long-term memory. Take our tired and energetic students from a few slides ago. Moving the lesson outside for a change of scenery and some fresh air might invigorate our lethargic student while also providing a memorable learning experience for her and her classmates. The behaviourist perspective views learning as a change in behaviour in response to environmental stimuli. Operant condition occurs when a behavioural response either increases following a reward or decreases following a punishment. Teachers can use this concept in combination with a model of social justice to manage negative student behaviours and promote classroom safety. For example, logical consequences that relate to the negative behaviour combined with relationship-based disciplinary techniques which are focused on what students need to help them change their behaviours is more effective than any punitive consequence alone the student behaviour may deserve. Constructivism emphasises the active role of the learner in building understanding and making sense of information gained through their experiences. Providing an environment that challenges students to stretch beyond their current level of achievement fits with Vygotsky's constructivist theory of the zone of proximal development. Teachers can use techniques such as reflective or self-directed assessment to involve children in their own learning and to ensure a challenging learning environment for each individual child. A variety of resources are available to the teacher of the whole child, ranging from technology through to physical learning materials, experiences and people. Some technology-based resources include virtual field trips, which allow students to visit otherwise inaccessible places and events. Web-based resources such as Scootle, a platform for educators to learn, teach and collaborate, which provides teachers with access to over 20,000 digital curriculum resources. And supporting resources including the latest research and trends in effective practices for teaching the whole child. Examples of physical learning resources to teach the whole child include classroom materials such as maps, puzzles and games, sporting equipment, objects from nature, musical instruments and art materials, life skill objects such as mops, brooms and cooking equipment, and objects to practice fine motor skills. Experiences for teaching the whole child include excursions to theatre, concerts, parks and museums, dress-ups and role-playing, school visits from cultural, scientific and other travelling shows, and family holidays. And finally, working with other people to teach the whole child. Collaboration is important for all aspects of teaching the whole child, but particularly for those related to well-being and pastoral care, as much of a child's physical, mental and emotional well-being comes from their home life. This provides challenges, but also opportunities to engage the wider school community in teaching the whole child. As teachers of the whole child, we need to use a range of teaching practices and resources to nurture our students, to keep them healthy, safe, supported, engaged and challenged, while being sensitive to the individual aspects of the child's home life, culture and character, to enable them to develop in academic, social and emotional, physical and ethical dimensions. The ideal result is a group of individuals who can manage their own well-being, relate well to others, make informed decisions about their lives, become citizens who behave with ethical integrity, relate to and communicate across cultures, work for the common good, and act with responsibility at local, regional and global levels.